England are now going to lead us in a game. Friends, so many of us say the Korbanot in the morning, but so many more of us sometimes don't necessarily say this part of davening. I know some of you were asking me where this is in the Yachad Siddur. It's right after the Brachot HaShachar that we were saying. Right after Brachot HaShachar, there's a few pages 29, right around that area, page 30. We sometimes skip over some of that part of davening, but our friends from New England Yachad are going to help us understand a little bit more about what we can think about during that time. So I'm now going to ask New England Yachad and Randy and Rebecca and Nathan to take over and lead us in a game. Less of a game, I should clarify, and more of an activity, a thought experiment. And go ahead, Randy.
Hi, everyone. So thank you. We are so excited to continue learning with you and to share our ideas and activities about Korbonos. So a few reminders before we begin. We're going to continue to mute everyone during most of the activities. Rebecca will unmute you if you have a question or want to give an answer. So raise your hand, let Rebecca know that you would like to answer or speak, and you could also send Rebecca a message in the chat. She's going to be looking at that as well. Now, one other thing, for one section of the activities, if possible, we would love for you to get a blank piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, something to draw with. So you can get up for a minute, and if you know where it is, find a paper and pencil and then come right back. If not, if you don't want to get up, if you just want to wait and watch, you can still work with us. But if you have a paper and pencil, that would be great. I'm going to give many of you a second to find your paper and pencil. And then we'll get right back with it. Okay. All right. I hope everybody has had time and that everybody is back. I don't see everybody, but Rebecca or Avi can give us and we're all good to go. Perfect. So, okay. So, welcome back. And now we're going to dig a little deeper into forming an understanding of what Korbanot can mean for us now. But first, we're going to do an exercise together. We are going to take 1 full minute to breathe together. When I say start, we're going to take slow, deep breaths. We're going to focus on feeling the action of our breathing and connecting with our inner selves as we inhale and exhale for 1 minute. Ready? Start. Begin breathing. Take a deep, slow inhale. And now exhale slowly. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. A minute goes for a long time. You're doing great. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. Try it again. Deep breath. And exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now stop. That was amazing. I hope you were really able to connect to the feeling and the movement of your breathing. The air going in and your lungs expanding and letting all of that out. You just demonstrated the main concept of Korbanot, sacrifices, making a connection in order to come close. As we learned just a few minutes ago, the word korban, or korbanot in plural, means to draw near. Sacrifice, the translation of sacrifice was used because during the times, right, of the Beit HaMikdash, animals were voluntarily offered each day at the same time as a way of symbolically representing one's intent to draw close to Hashem or God. Since we do not have animal sacrifices now, how can we maintain that connection? How can we maintain that relationship with Hashem, with God? So giving or doing something each day to strengthen a relationship, it's not a sacrifice. It's actually a way to draw close. In order to come close to Hashem, it must come from us. Giving a daily offering or sacrifice comes from the heart. So that brings us back to those deep breaths. We purposely took time to connect to our breathing, to feel it, to think about it. We could also take time each day to draw close and connect to Hashem or to God, right? Here are some examples of how. We can concentrate on our breathing like we just did. We can take a morning stretch. We can have a daily walk. We can say the brachot and the prayers in the Siddur. We can think about the Beit HaMikdash or the temple or Israel in general. And we can look around and see miracles in nature all around us. Some of those examples, those pictures, are right up on the screen in front of you. Looking at nature, exercising, doing our breathing, thinking about Israel, or right? So how do you connect? Does anybody have any thoughts or ideas? Rebecca, is there anyone out there that?
So, yes, I'm only going to be able to call on a few people, but I'm sure you all have great ideas. If you want to raise your hand either on Zoom or your real hand, I will call on a couple people whose hands are up. Let's see. Elon Galler.
To reconnect is with someone is to do your best.
Absolutely, Elon, to do your best.
All right, Elon, that's great. Looking for more hands. Bracha.
Finally. I was waiting.
What's the way that you connect?
What do I have to say?
Bracha, what do you like to do to connect with Hashem or think about God?
Daven with Korbonos.
Absolutely, that's great.
Beautiful.
Daven with kavanah, daven with your heart and with your soul. I love it.
Nice, Bracha. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Lane Kerner.
Yes. You know what, like, I mean, I would do actually, like, you know, I would also think about God also while I'm praying also, because it's pretty good to do that.
Yeah, thinking about Hashem, about God while you're praying, right? Wonderful.
All right, we have time for one more?
I think we have time for one more. Yep.
All right, I see Max.
Hello.
Hey, Max.
Hey, Max.
I like to pray.
Beautiful.
To say prayers to my mom's father's side.
Nice.
Thanks, Max. Prayer, perfect. That's awesome. So those were great ideas, other great concepts. So now we're going to play a couple of games to show us also some of those ideas, right? We're going to see in the next couple of slides if we can find and figure out which of these pictures, which of these ideas for drawing close and making connections we can uncover, we can find. All right, so underneath all of these squares is a picture. It's actually one of the pictures that was on the, it's a picture of what we just talked about. So let's see if we can find it and identify what it is.
All right, so we're gonna, if you guys want to raise your hand, you'll be able to pick a square that we will move and we'll slowly reveal the picture. All right, I see Charna and
Two, number one.
the first one, the blue one.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Oh,
What?
nice. Can you tell us, do you see what that might be?
No. A cloud.
It could be a cloud.
The sky,
Perfect.
maybe like the sky, like, you know?
Maybe the sky, yep.
Yeah.
Great, let's remove another square.
All right, let's see if you, Yoki.
I will do the blue one for number 6.
Okay, the top blue or the bottom blue?
The top one.
Okay.
Oh, so now there's more in that picture. Yoki, do you want to guess at what that might be?
I think that was like a palace or something like that.
Okay. Let's remove another square.
All right, Michael Lieberman.
Yeah, 5.
All right, and what color in 5?
Yellow.
Yellow. We're doing the top row.
Oh, so we're getting a little bit more of a clearer picture. What do you think that might be?
Like a house.
It looks like it's a very special house. Should we remove another square? Keep going.
All right. The person's name is Ambush Shosher.
Yes. Yellow. 6.
Okay, the only yellow left.
I like everyone's strategies. We're really focusing on the part of the picture that we're identifying. That's great. Someone says that they think they know what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, a couple of people, it looks like in the chat, think they know. Let's remove another square if we can, and then we could see.
Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for hands. All right. The one that says Helen and Robert.
I'm pick 4 blue.
All right, the top blue or the bottom blue?
The top one.
Okay.
That's the other half, the big temple.
That is awesome. Nathan, you want to remove all the squares? I saw a number of people that have guessed that this is a picture of the Beit HaMikdash, about exactly what we were just talking about. Hannah did know it.
Yeah.
Nice job. All right, Nathan, I think we have another one. Yep.
All right, so this one will work much the same way. Tova, would you like to pick our next square?
Yeah. Let's do. This is gonna work. Let's do number 4 will be blue.
Okay.
Somebody has my phone and I need.
All right, should we keep going, Randy?
Yeah, yes,
right,
please.
Sure.
How about yellow?
On which row?
The first row.
Okay.
Okay, you want to describe what you're seeing? Can you see?
Do it again. Julie, do you want to tell us what you see there?
So far I see grass and a kind of a rainbow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, Ellie, do you want to pick the next square?
Yeah. First of all, some of you guys I know from Sunday Yachad Club. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's see. I'm just gonna go for the middle. 3-3.
The blue 3?
3-3. Yep. And 3-3. Oh.
Pick a good square. What do you think? What do you see?
This is a rainbow. 3-3 and 3-2. The red one.
I think we're gonna let someone else have a turn with that one, but you picked a good one. You opened up a lot of it. Thank you. All right, Shosh.
Yay! Or what? Can you hear me?
Oh, you got a little choppy there for a second. Say it again.
It happens all the time when I'm on the iPad. Could someone help me? Because I'm a little bit choppy.
So you're gonna pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, for which row you want to do.
Can I pick number 3?
Oh, he just cut out again.
Shosh, why don't you type it into the chat?
Oh, great idea.
Okay, I'll put it on the chat. Sorry,
Great.
I'm a little bit cut it off.
Thanks,
No problem.
Okay.
All right, we'll have Shosh do the next one, and then let's see. Okay. Well, we'll wait for we'll do Shosh's once it comes in the chat, but for now, let's do. Can we do just looking for
Yeah,
people.
you're gonna do a different one?
Yes, Yossi Kark.
I pick red number 5.
There's a red 4. How about that one?
What?
How about red 4?
Red 4.
Great, thank you.
More visuals of that beautiful rainbow and some of the green trees and the grass around it.
All right.
Should we do another one, Rebecca?
Yes, Eitan Wernick.
Which card should I pick?
So any of the squares that are still left, and you can tell us which
Alrighty.
row it is, and then
So what-
which color.
Let's do green 2.
Awesome.
Oh, I loved how you pulled more pictures, more colors of that rainbow. Nathan, let's see the full picture. So seeing rainbows and nature in the sky just also are other ways of thinking about Hashem and Hashem's majesty in creation and beautiful nature allows us to see that every day and to make those connections. That's awesome. Thanks, everyone. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next activity. Right, and in this one is where, if you were able to get a piece of paper and a pencil, we're going to take just a couple of minutes for you to create your own picture of places you like to connect, or how you like to connect with Hashem, with God. So it might be breathing, like the little picture we have in the middle. It might be sitting by a tree. It might be sitting and davening, as many people had said. It might be looking out the window at the beauty around us, right? We're going to just take a few minutes and draw what you're thinking of, how you like to connect.
And while we're drawing, I'm going to put on some music, and I'm going to be sharing my whiteboard where I'm going to draw a picture of how I like to connect.
Rebecca. Wow, Rebecca, that's so beautiful. And it was so peaceful listening to the music and watching you draw that while I thought of what I was going to draw as well. And I hope other people have things that they would like to share. I see the nature and the trees and heard the tranquility of the music. Oh, I see some pictures. I see, great. Purple. I hope we can get a screenshot of some of these pictures, right? That everybody thought about it and did some beautiful drawings. That I love it. Does anybody have any thoughts? If you didn't have a chance to draw, do you want to share what your thought was?
All right, and Colin, just a few people, try to pick people who I didn't get a chance already. Josh.
Yeah, I did picture. I did picture you showed me the it's like the summer coming, and I hope that the birds should be okay with it, because that and also I mean the birds are no longer on the summer, because that he needs to drink a whole lot of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. So nature, similar to me, I think. Thanks, Josh. All right, Hannah, did you want to share? No, okay, you don't have to. I just know you had your hand up before. All right, Denise.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to share?
Yeah, I kind of draw a bad picture. Like every night when I in bed before I go to sleep, I say Shema Israel. It's like Shema, the prayer for God, like to, I don't know, watch over me. Why I like watch over all of us, like me and my family and all of us.
Beautiful, Denise. That's a lovely time to connect and lovely thoughts to have and a great prayer to use to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anyone else? I am looking for hands. Trying to see if there's anyone who hasn't gone yet. Let's see. All right, Ellie.
Oh, yeah. Hi. So, sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Ways that you connect or places you like to connect.
I mean, show, of course, is probably the best way to connect. That's what I'll say that for sure. You know. But other ways to connect, anything you do, any actions you do, sleeping, eating, working, and what else is there? Anything, entertainment or whatever.
Well, Ellie, I thought you brought a lot to the point by saying when you do things purposefully, like when we did our deep breathing and we felt it and we did it with intent, that's the way to really make connections. Certainly with each other, with friends, and with Hashem, with God. So Nathan, and oh, you're gonna do one more, Rebecca?
One more. I'd love for Gabby. We'd love to have you share. Oh, beautiful. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what's in your picture?
I have a family dog named Noodles.
Nice.
I can send them a picture of it. I'll send them a picture.
Really nice. I thought about doing my dog too, but I thought it would be harder to draw.
And Eitan has a drawing and lots of other people. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that we weren't able to get
Really
to
cute,
everybody, but I hope you think about these connections, think about these pictures, make other pictures maybe tomorrow or the next day as you think about ways of connecting. And I just want to say on behalf of Rebecca and Nathan and New England, thanks for joining us for this part of the activity today. Thanks, Avi, for having us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nathan. Thank you so much, Rebecca. And thank you so much, Randy. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed. And until next time, we will see everybody later.